Hi guys, I know I'm late. I just got out of the shower, so I guess that's a good excuse. My hair's still wet. Are you ready to learn about how to get clients today without the dreaded discovery calls? I'm really excited about this. And like I said in my post, I kind of can't believe that I didn't think of doing this before now. Seems silly. I hardly ever get on the phone for a discovery call, and it's because I do these certain things every time. And it just never occurred to me until yesterday that I could actually teach you guys how to do this. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I'm going to wait a couple minutes and give people a chance to get here. While we're waiting for everybody else to show up, tell me what you do in the comments. Bethany's here. In the comments, I'm asking you guys to tell me what you do. If you're a coach or a service provider or graphic designer or a web designer or anything else, tell me what you do. I'm going to wait for some more people to hop on here. If you tell me what you do, I can tell you how to apply this specifically. And I'm going to have a cigarette. Don't smoke. I have to say that every time because I got an email from a lady that said she had quit smoking for years and then she saw me smoking on video and had to go and buy a pack of cigarettes, and I was a horrible, evil person. Hey, Kelly, how are you? Mindy's a VA, very good. Madeline, EFT, I love EFT. You like that, Mariana? True story. Deb Ash, marketing strategy consultant. What else do you guys do? Rebecca, wellness coach, Pilates instructor. Bethany, I help women figure out what they really want and how to get it. Fuck yeah. New normal formula. That's a nice hashtag. Rashida's here. Hey. Claudia says, I'm a coach helping women to write a transformational book, becoming a best-selling author, and building their business around their book. That's a fun niche. I was a writing coach for years. It's a good time. Madeline, you too, it has changed your life. Awesome. Robin, mindset coach and angel channeler. I love that. I love the woo. Okay, so what I'm going to do today is I'm going to talk about a couple of really simple things that might go right over your head. So it's so easy. When I tell you how this is done, you're going to be like, that's it. So what I want you to do actually is get a pen and a piece of paper, and I want you to write this shit down. Yes, you can view this over and over again because I'm not going to delete it from the group. I'll leave it here. But there's going to be stuff that I'm going to say that is going to strike you as really powerful, and you don't want to have to watch the whole fucking video again just to get back to the meat of it, right? So get a pen and a paper. Rashida, I'm a hypnotherapist and a life and business coach. I help women heal, thrive, and grow in the highest vision for their lives and businesses. Outstanding, mama. Very glad that you're here. Give that fucker a like. So 95%, hey Christy, 95% of what I teach when it comes to getting clients without discovery calls is around two things. First, how you think, and second, how you show up. Both of those things are related to your attitude and your confidence. And a lot of times, most of the time, people that I speak to online ask me over and over again, how do you show up so confidently? How do you say the things that you say and not cringe? How do you know that you can get people results? And that's what I'm going to teach you today, in addition to a couple other things. But the point here is your attitude and your level of confidence is conveyed in a number of ways. And this is what will sell people over and over and over again. Christy says, I'm a corporate exit strategist. I help women leave their corporate jobs behind. Well, fuck yeah, the world needs a hell of a lot more of you. Okay, so when you're talking about attitude and confidence, obviously it's conveyed in energy, right? Because your energy shows up in what you say, how you say it, whether it's written or in words. It also shows up in the graphics that you design or the images that you choose to put on your posts. One of the things that I used to always talk about with my writing clients when I was a writing coach was anytime they had the thought, oh my God, I can't say that, they motherfucking better say it. So remember that. The motherfucking better say it. Oh my God, I can't say that. If it's really true, if you really believe it, then yeah, you better say it. Okay. So the way that we get to the phase or the state of supreme confidence is by answering two questions. And this is what I want you to write down. This is the easiest and fastest way to get to that space of, I am fucking badass at what I do, I know I can help people, and I'm going to put that energy out into the world. Ready? Question number 1. Thinking about who you serve. Which segment of your market are you supremely confident you can get results for? Who are those people? What specific part of your expertise are you extraordinarily confident in sharing? Those are the 2 questions. What segment of my market am I supremely confident I can get results for? What specific part of my expertise am I confident in sharing? And those are 2 separate things. The first question is, who is it that I know I can help the most? The second question is, what part of my expertise do those people need the most? So we really, really, really niche it down and get specific. So Christy, since you're in the comments right in front of me, you're a corporate exit strategist who helps women leave their corporate jobs behind. Awesome. Which segment of your market can you help with the most? Are these women who are thinking about leaving? Are these women who have started to plan leaving but don't know what to do? Where are they? Get specific. And then ask yourself, what part of your overall expertise are you most confident helping them with? Is it actually crafting the plan to leave? Or is it after leaving, how to set up a business? Or is it how to exit smoothly and convey the message to the boss? What segment are you ridiculously, oh, there it is. Women who have already made the decision to leave. Okay, so they made that decision. Now, what part of your expertise can you help them with the most? What are you most confident about sharing? They've made the decision to leave. What's the next step that you know you can help them with? I'm glad, Levy. Thank you. I love doing live streams. They're fun. Christy, tell me which part of your expertise you want to help them with the most. What are you most confident you can get them results with? What do they need to do after they leave? Or as they're making the decision to leave? What are you going to do for them? Mariana likes it. Outstanding. Give me some emojis. Give me some love. I know Autumn's here. Autumn, what segment of your market are you supremely confident you can get results for? What specific part of your expertise are you ridiculously confident in sharing? Joy, you didn't miss it? I just started. I'm addictive. That's awesome. Christy, crafting the strategy and helping them with creating consistent income stream. That is beautiful. So you know you can help them get out of that job and then create an income stream right away. How confident are you can do that for them? Hey Claire, how are you? You like that, Rashida? Tell me how confident you are. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Anybody else who's listening to this, feel free to chime in. What segment of your market are you most confident you can serve? What specific part of your expertise are you most confident you can help them with? Kathleen, the most feared question ever. Niche, niche, niche down. Doesn't have to be scary. That's actually what I do every day for a living. They call me the bullshit slayer because I cut through that crap. Hey Carrie, how you doing? Livy, ridiculously confident. New favorite term. Rock star. Madeline, what if the thing we're most passionate about isn't what we're the best at? I don't know that that's actually true, Madeline, and that is an awesome question. Get more specific. Tell me what you're most passionate about, and then tell me what you think you're best at, and I'll tell you a story after. Christy says she's 1,000% confident she can help those people. Okay, that is utterly fabulous. Now I want you to think about what you just wrote down. You've decided who you can serve, which particular segment of your market, and you've decided how you're going to help them. So in Christy's case, she's going to help them ditch the 9-to-5 and set up an income stream, and she's 1,000% confident that she can do that. I want you to consider this from the standpoint of, I'm only going to get paid after my clients get results. Comments are coming up quick. Wait. Joelle, I'm ridiculously confident I can help people get their lives together financially and with anxiety, confidence, self-love. Rashida, women who are suffering from unworthiness and are allowing this to stop them from creating their dreams. Yes. Claudia, I feel most confident helping aspiring and newbie coaches. I'm confident sharing the book creation and launch processes and signature coaching program creating and marketing. Kimberly, hey Becky, creating genuine leaders, helping people reach their full potential. That's really good. Kimberly, get more specific. How? How are you going to create a leader? How are you going to help them reach their full potential? Not here to serve everybody. Who are we serving? Madeline says, I have no idea, honestly. I'm scared to niche. Ah, there it is. That's what I thought. I feel like I don't have enough experience yet to pick something specific to only work with. I want to tell you something about experience and credentials. In this business, it doesn't mean shit. The only thing that matters is that you get people where they want to go. They come to you at point A, they want to end up at point A, point B. You give them the tools to do that. Like I tell people all the time, I'm going to build a plane, but you have to fly it, right? It's the same for you. So you don't have to be scared. Because you're allowed to change your mind as many times as you want. I've had a couple of businesses before I became a business coach. That's fine. But you do need to start generating ideas, because refusing to commit to something is a stall tactic, and that's fear. Don't let fear win. Sharik says, helping introverts get confident about selling, content marketing, and being visible. Fucking A, love it. Carrie says, how about what you are the best at is not what you like to do? Yeah, we just had the same question from Madeline. And so my question to you guys is, tell me what it is that you think you're best at, and then tell me what you're the most passionate about. And then tell me why you think you're not the best at what you're most passionate about, because that's a lie. A lot of people spread that shit around like peanut butter, and it just doesn't apply. Kimberly says, give professionals the roadmap and practical tools starting from the inside out. Good, very specific. Okay, so you're looking at this from the standpoint of, I'm so confident I can help these people that I would even say I'm not going to get paid till after they get results. That's how confident you want to be about whatever you chose. Madeline says, I always tell myself I can change my mind. I need to narrow it down. Yeah, you do. Christy, I'm thinking on the getting paid after my clients get results. Elaborate, please. When you're asking yourself these two questions, what segment of my market am I confident I can get results for? What specific part of my expertise am I most confident delivering? I want you to view it from the point of, what if I wasn't getting paid till after they get results? That's how confident I want you to be. If you can say, I can do X, Y, and Z for her because she's ABC, and I'm so confident that I would do it and not get paid till after, that's how you know that you're 1,000% in. That's how you know you've got an idea or you've got a service that is just going to exude confidence and attitude. Okay, let me scroll back up because these comments are coming in like crazy. Kelly, I'm a badass catalyst for women who own online businesses and are ready to take their impact on the revenue to the next level. Kelly, take all the jargon out and tell me what you do. No jargon, no catalyst, no owning online business. Who do you serve and how do you help them? Madeline, what are some of the tips you have for picking a niche? Making a list of things that I'm most passionate about. Madeline, I want you to create a new thread in EI. Tag me in it with that question, because that's like a whole nother live training that I could do. And I'm happy to do that, but it's not this one. Kimberly, I like that and believe it. Outstanding. Livy, I'm ridiculously confident in my ability to build tribes for women who want to change lives through coaching, speaking, and training their field of expertise. You actually build the tribes for them? Are you like social media? Is that what you're telling me? Get specific. There should be at least one segment of your market you feel this confident about. You're welcome, Madeline. No problem. I'm happy to help you with that. My hair is still wet and it's sticking to my head. I just got out of the shower. Okay, so the point of this exercise is what? Is to determine, Kathleen, I'm most confident in helping women play bigger. Good. Go after their dreams unapologetically. Create impact, soulful success from the space of their soul self. Kick-ass, authentic, fully tapped into their power, super confident and turned on about life and their work. Libby says yes, social media. Okay, so that's really good, Kathleen. So Livy is ridiculous confident that she can build a tribe of raving fans for you. That's fucking cool. So when you think about who you serve, who are these people? What characteristics do they have? I'm going to give you an example for me. And I'm referring to notes. I have a lot of notes on this. I had to actually break it down for myself last night because I do it every day automatically and I don't think about it. So For me, the one segment of my tribe that I know I can help the most are women who are selling services, obviously, to help people go from A to B, just like you. They have a list and they have a Facebook group. The bigger those two things are, the easier it is for me to help them. But that's like the bare minimum. I am supremely confident if you are a service-based provider who helps somebody get from A to B, you have a list and you have a Facebook group, that I can fucking help you. And I can help you a lot. And I'm really fucking good at it. So what does it look like for you? When you have this kind of confidence in your ability, you literally draw people to you. Because when you know with absolute certainty that if somebody does what you ask them to do, or follows your advice, or uses your tools or your guides, that they're going to get where they want to be, what's there to worry about? I know I can help them. Easy peasy, okay? That is going to come across in everything that you have to say about your work. It's going to come across on all of your social media platforms, and the images that you choose, and everything that we talked about at the start of this live stream. I don't say, oh, please hire me. I say, if you are in this particular position and you are suffering, it is needless, and if you don't hire me, you're kind of fucked. It's silly not to. Those are the kinds of things that I would say. I've been known to say, you're stupid if you don't buy this. If you are in XYZ position and I can help you, this is what I'm offering, and you don't buy it, then you're stupid. I've actually said that. Livy says, no list, small group, 137,000 followers on Instagram. That's amazing. And 35K on Facebook. Fucking tremendous. That's fabulous. But this isn't about me. This is about you. So who do you serve, and how can you best help them? What are you so confident in presenting? What are you so confident you can transform people's lives with that it's like a total fucking no-brainer for you? That's how you're going to evoke this energy inside of you. You want to stay in that zone of genius all the time. Okay, forget branching out, forget creating new stuff because that's what you see other people doing. Forget all that. Get in your zone of genius and establish yourself there. Once you've made it, quote unquote, and you want to start dabbling in other things, sure, create new stuff, no question. Dabble in new offers, dabble in different angles, but not until you're supremely established in where you want to be. Amanda, I'm so confident I can take women out of overwhelm and lack of clarity in any aspect of their life. That's because Amanda's the fucking bomb.com. Do you guys know Amanda Foy? You should. If you don't, you should. And actually, Amanda and I have a little project coming up right after Christmas that we'll talk about later. Livy says, this is my skill. Wait, presence and tribe building. Damn, this is good. I'm glad you like it. Carrie, I'm disgustingly confident in helping entrepreneurs gain a stream of new leads daily. Outstanding, Carrie. So there's no reason for you to not shout that from the rooftops. Okay. So you're learning to draw people to you with this energy and this level of confidence. You know what you're really good at. You know who you're meant to serve. It's a no-brainer for you to make these offers, right? Because if they hire you, they're going to get what they're after. Rashida says, I'm confident I can help heal women from unworthiness. And so many fucking women need that service, it's crazy. Okay, so when you're working with clients who are your ideals that you know you can get results for, what happens? It's not work. It's easy. It's super stupid easy because you do it day in and day out and your people get results. And then what happens when they get results? They start referring. They start talking about this crazy ass bitch coach who they're working with who is just getting them tremendous results left and right. And the business grows and it grows and it grows. And as you're getting that feedback and as the work continues to be easy, you're charging what you want. You're not having stress and worry about where the next client will come from. You're not freaking out about where to post on social media or what to say because you're so stupid confident that you can help this specific person in this specific way. All you need to do is talk about it, just like I'm talking about this right now. It's pretty simple, right? It's also really fun. It's really fucking fun. It doesn't feel like quote unquote work anymore, and that's why we left our jobs anyway. You have happy clients, they're singing your praises, you're doing work you love, it's not stressing you out. What's not good here? Livy says, I read your story today, and the line that said there is no lack of confidence, that line is ringing so clear. It's true. Sam says, thank you, Sam. Sam says, I'm turning your notifications on so I never miss a thing. Livy, there's no lack of clients. There is no lack of clients. You turn on the client faucet. This is what I teach people. Christy says, that is huge. Kimberly, I'm confident I can help women claim their self-worth and take their personal and professional life to the next level. Fuck yeah. So start acting like it. Okay. Obviously, this energy and this attitude of confidence, and I'm so happy that I get to work with people that I know I can get results for and who love me, that's going to feel so different from stressed out, lack, scarcity, oh my God, where's the next client going to come from, right? Stressed is what you get when you're not in your zone of genius, you're not talking about what you do in a confident way because you're not sure you can get people results, or because you were just raised to stay out of the spotlight. Whatever it is, you're going to have to get over it as an entrepreneur. And lastly, the third way that this comes up is when you take on clients who aren't sure that you're going to give them an amazing service. Never, ever, 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 ever convince people that what you have to offer is valuable. Somebody who is your ideal client already knows that what you do is highly valuable. It is not a question of will they help me. It is a question of how quickly, and would I prefer to work with them or somebody else in the same industry. We're not here to educate people that our services are of value and transform lives. That's not our job. Amanda says yes. Never convince. No. And when you're convincing, my hair is soaked. I'm really sorry, guys. When you're busy convincing, you're also dropping your vibe, which reduces your confidence, which shifts your attitude. I don't have time for that shit. I don't need a client badly enough that I need to convince somebody. And I'm going to even take that one step further. If I need to convince you that what I'm doing is powerful and transformational, why would I want to work with you? Again, I only serve this particular segment of my population that I know I can get results for, and I only do it with this particular tool in my arsenal. I know I can get results for somebody who falls in that category. So they're in or they're out. And many times you can practice this. Write this down, practice this. Many times, if I happen to be on a rare discovery call, even though this entire live stream is about not having to do discovery calls, if I happen to get on one and I'm sensing this is not a hell yes for this person for some reason, I always say don't sit on the fence, it just hurts your ass. I will push them off and make them a hell no. This isn't for you. I'm not the coach for you. And I get off the phone. I don't have time for that. And I don't want that in my vibe. It's not our job to convince them that we're valuable. They shouldn't even be in our world or reaching out to us personally one-on-one until they're certain. Side note, if people are continually uncertain, are you putting out an uncertain vibe? Because if you answered the first two questions we talked about, why aren't you behaving as though you absolutely, positively, 1000% know you can get them a result? It's that simple. Kimberly, I serve too many, that's my challenge. I need to laser focus. You absolutely do. You serve too many, it means you're serving none. Robin says that's huge. I always put convincing and the sales conversations together. Yeah, well, like I said, if you're doing this, you not only don't even need to have a sales call, but you never have to convince. Angela, what's the best way to figure out exactly what you're good at and what your zone of genius is? I'm going to do another training on that shortly. And I actually, somebody else, I think it was Madeline, asked me about that. And I asked her to create a new post because that's like a whole nother conversation. Okay, I think I'm caught up on comments. All right, so when you get stressed with an ill-fitting client, there's 3 reasons for that. You lack expertise in the area that they want, which means they shouldn't be your client. they have a dysfunction, whether it's a mindset issue or a limiting belief, or you're trying to convince them, or you have a dysfunction, a mindset or a limiting belief, because you're attracting that into your universe. I mean, if you've made up your mind that it needs to be hard and you need to convince people and you need to show them how wonderful you are, then that's what you're going to get over and over again. If you don't want that, then stop behaving that way. It's pretty simple. Samantha, how long did it take you to find your niche? That is a whole nother story. I have been working in online for 9 years. I've been a business coach for the last 3. Prior to that, I was a 6-figure writing coach. I was a writing coach because before that, I was a reporter and editor. And I thought writing was the only thing that I was good at. Turns out, I'm way better at this. Madeline says, listening to you always makes me so uncomfortable, but I love it because I know it's pushing my limits. I make you uncomfortable? Interesting. Rashida, I have a life coaching program, a business coaching program, and an emotional eating weight loss program, but my inner child hypnosis work is the foundation of all my programs. Do you feel I'm serving too many and not focusing on one specific group? Yes. No hesitation. You're trying to serve everybody. Doesn't make any sense. They need to all be connected and serve one goal, one main message. Again, this goes back to what I talked about before. You don't want to start branching out and serving other communities until you have a really strong presence in the one area you're supremely confident you can help people. Claudia, I feel badly about saying not everyone should write a book, which is crazy because they shouldn't. I feel it's my job to encourage them because I'm usually not supported by those around me. Okay, look, it's not your job to tell people whether or not they should write a book, but you do get to decide who you want to help write that book and who is not the client for you. I mean, if somebody wants to write a book, they're going to go write a book. It's got nothing to do with you. But it doesn't mean you have to help every single person, okay? Livy says, love this clarity. Good, I'm glad. That makes me happy. Okay, so the 3 reasons you're going to get stressed about a client. You don't have the expertise, they have a dysfunction, or you have a dysfunction. Regardless, remove the relationship. You don't need to go there, because we're going to go back to those first 2 questions. Are you supremely confident you can help this particular segment of your market? Are you supremely confident that you can help those particular people with these particular tools inside, your arsenal? That's all you're doing over and over and over again. You're welcome, Rashida. Okay. Choosing who to serve is probably the most important, one of the most important, or the most important, I'm on the fence there, components of having a successful business. If you get this step right, if you answer those 2 questions honestly and from your gut, you're turning on the client faucet. That's just the way it is. If you're only accepting the people that you're certain you can help, and that you feel amazing helping, and that they're going to get results, and they're going to refer you, and they're going to tell everybody how great you are, and you get to love working every day, isn't that what we're after? It starts with who you choose to serve. Rashida, thank you, but women of the various groups reach out to me for help and have been getting results for all 3. Well, I'll tell you what. You can keep doing what you're doing and let me know how it goes, or you can try what I just said. Doesn't matter to me. Okay, mindset. This is the second piece of confidence and attitude. Yeah, it's a buzzword. Nicole says so much yes. Christy, I was nervous to narrow my niche because I was afraid I was going to eliminate people. It's okay to eliminate people. I now am speaking right to them. Yeah, well, the process of elimination means that you're laser focused on who you want. And since there are 8 billion people on the planet and 1 billion on Facebook alone, and you can't serve all 1 billion, doesn't it make sense to target the exact right people that you're madly in love with helping and have them drawn to you like a magnet? Doesn't that make way more sense? I love you too, Rashida. You're adorable. All right, mindset. You're not selling a tangible object, and a lot of coaches get caught up on that. You're also not selling coaching. You're selling a result. You get people from A to B. When you are super confident that you can get said results, that confidence does most of the persuading for you. Again, it's about energy. An example for me, one of the ones that I wrote down in my notes here. That woman that we talked about who helps people get from A to B and has a list and has a Facebook group. If she is selling high-end coaching, for example, and by high end, we'll just even make it low. Let's say she can earn $10,000 in one transaction. If I help her make even one sale, what does that do? Guesses? Anybody? It's a fucking win-win, right? I help her make one sale. She has more money to invest in herself via my consulting and advice. The more we work together, the more she implements my guidance, the stronger the likelihood that she stays on her ideal client's radar, which makes her even more fucking money, which allows her to gush about who I am and what I do, which spreads the word for me again. Yeah, builds her confidence, right? And it gets you referrals. Kimberly says, the market I serve has been corporate and they aren't on FB, hence getting them to me. Kimberly, remind me what you do again? Yes, Livy, 10K is low. Expand your mind. Christy says creates consistency. Yes, it does both. Creates consistency and it creates clients, and it makes her this massive client magnet by using the tools I'm talking to you about today. In essence, her working with me now is seen as an investment. I put $10,000, let's say, into coaching with Becky, and I implement what she asks me to do or guides me to do or whatever it is that we're working on together, and I get back $100,000. Is that not a no-brainer? Of course it's a no-brainer. If she's smart, she's going to happily do that month after month after month after month, which increases my confidence, which increases her confidence, which spreads the web further. Attitude is everything. Sam, investing in yourself is essential. Cannot wait to get back in that bus. Amen, baby. Amen. So this becomes then a win-win for you and the client, right? So here's your assignment for this training. Right now, I want you to write out the characteristics of your dream client. What would have to be true for this client to be perfectly suited to your skills? Going back to those same two questions. Bethany says, I now have a Becky fund. I love you, Bethany. Okay, so what would have to be true? What would have to be true for this client? My phone's going to die. To be perfectly suited for your skills. I want you to write that down. If you're going to offer to help business coaches, for example, I want you to think about the size of their average transaction. Whether or not they have a list of customers or a list of projects that are prospects that are actively engaging with them. Rashida says, I have a Becky fund too. Kelly was writing that down. If you're going to offer consulting to other coaches, consider what would have to be true for their situation that would allow you to have zero problem helping them. Again, the whole point is to be supremely confident. Then I want you to consider all the aspects that would have to be true about them for their decision to hire you for the fee you want to be literally a fucking no-brainer. After you've done this and you start thinking about who you serve and the specific service that you offer, and you get supremely confident that you're really fucking good at what you do, you then go prove it. How do you prove it? You do live streams just like this one. I launched an offer yesterday that said I'm going to show you how to get clients without ever having to do another discovery call. I have a new program out. It's 4 weeks for $3,500. Okay, some people don't know me. Some people maybe are new to this group or are warmer leads, familiar with my work, not ready to spend money. Totally understandable. Doesn't mean I'm getting on the phone. But I will illustrate how good I am at what I do by doing something like this. And maybe tomorrow I'll put out an email, I'll send out a case study, or I'll talk about some of my past clients who had similar struggles and what we did to get there. But over and over and over again, I'm offering them proof that I will get them results. And I can do that with extraordinary confidence because I've been doing this for years. It is truly my zone of genius. When you think about what you do, what can you do for yourself to feel the same way? Who do you help? How do you help them? What makes you feel crazy confident, amazing that you can pull it off? Who do you know with every fiber of your being you can transform? That's who you're after. Elizabeth, I love that question. Of course you would be confident when you answer those questions for yourself. Exactly. Livy says, I feel flop. I know I'm worth 5 to 10K, but I don't know how to convey that. Well, go back to the 2 questions that we just talked about. What kind of results are you going to get these people? How confident are you that you can get them there? Because truly, again, if you know you can do it, there's no reason to be mousy about it. There's no reason to hide. There's no reason to be tenuous. There's no reason to wonder if. There's no reason to stress. You know you can do it. And since my phone's going to die, we're going to wrap this up here. If you have any more questions about how to apply this process, or anything else for that matter, you can either leave them in the comments, or you can post in the group and tag me, and I'll bop on over and take a look. Additionally, if you're interested in the 4-week workshop, how to get clients without ever having to do another discovery call, there are 3 slots left. At least last I checked. There might be 2. But it's $3,500 or 2 payments of $1,800. If you pay in full, I am giving away, along with everything else that you're getting, private one-on-one intensive with me, as well as 3 months in the 1% lab, and what else did I give you guys? The high-end client course. Everybody who takes part is going to get the high-end client course in 3 months in the 1% lab, but if you pay in full, you also get the private one-on-one intensive. Interested in that? Message me. We can talk about if you're a good fit. I'm only taking 5 women. Last I checked, there were 3 slots left. There might be 2. Nicole says, glad I jumped on. I'm glad that you jumped on too. I hope you guys all have a wonderful Sunday evening. I'm going to go have dinner with the fam. Bye. Mwah.